You might think this is my first ever YouTube channel, but I allow you to guess how many times I've tried succeeding on YouTube. Yeah, that's right. I've deleted more channels than I currently have subscribers. Same with going to the gym, man. If I tell people I've been going to the gym for 4 years, they think 4 years straight, 5 days a week, grinding. But let me tell you, I think 3 years of that has been me contemplating, looking at my gym clothes, thinking if I should go or not. I think back of those moments a lot. Those moments when you realize what could have been. Eventually, I come to the conclusion that I'm one lazy motherfucker and I need to step up my game. So, with a new burst of motivation, I make a YouTube channel for the 7th time. And I just start playing, I don't know, Agario videos, if you still remember what that is. And I would not see results and I would just delete my channel again. I always thought that laziness was the big problem here, that I just needed more motivation. But after years, I eventually found out that the thing that I wanted most was the thing that was ruining all my goals. Motivation was the problem here. Discipline was the real answer. Maybe you're not following me at this point, but let's picture two mountain climbers. One is called motivation and the other one discipline. Motivation starts climbing and he already sprints up half the mountain. He's hyped, he's excited and he's ready to conquer the world. But after a couple days, the climb gets a little bit boring, his legs get tired, the air gets thin, and he's like, man, this can't be it. There has to be a more exciting mountain to climb. So he decides to go back all the way down and find a new one. Then you have discipline, and discipline doesn't really start off running on the mountain. He just wakes up every single day, putting on his climbing shoes, and just does 5% of the climb every single day. He knows it just gets extremely boring, but he still does it. But after 20 days, he is standing on the summit of the mountain, proudly looking over the horizon. At the end of the year, they meet up. And motivation has a lot of flashy stories about 100 different beginnings of a mountain. But sadly, he never really saw the summit, he never really finished one. Discipline doesn't really have a lot of those flashy stories. The grind actually was kinda lonely, but he is pretty content. Because while motivation was trying to get the high of starting, discipline actually planted 15 of his flags on those mountains. What I'm trying to say is that motivation can make you see a lot of different opportunities, but it cannot make you see the results and views you can get out of them. By starting to accept that the climb is not always exciting, you can build discipline. Then the beauty is not in constantly starting new mountains. It's about being able to every day choose those climbing shoes. So, in my opinion, if you ask me, motivation is not what you're searching for. It can ignite a fire, but it cannot keep it burning. Accept that challenges aren't always exciting. The exciting part lays in repetition, and with repetition, you might find out that the real mountain is peakless.